Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Fantom, whose current price stands at the $0.2451 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 3.72%. And in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I expect to play out, starting my analysis here on the daily chart. And I want to start the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Fantom chart. So here on the daily chart you can see from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark, in a movement that here on the daily chart I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing no prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which has now taken us back to around the $0.16 mark. And in that movement to the lower side, that is what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. Then I'm expecting a movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3, then expect a wave 4 and continue even pushing higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upper side. And that is the long-term scenarios that I expect to play out here on the Fantom chart. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here, in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this ABC corrective structure over here. And there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, because if I give you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that Fantom from the all-time high, it's down more than 92%. That means we have had a very nice bear market over here, and there are chances that we might have seen the low for that bear market. And very soon I'm expecting this impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side in the next bull market, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this bull market to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using the trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $5.78 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Fantom to do to the upper side once we see that reversal to the upper side. And jumping to the 1 hour chart to give you the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out, here on the 1 hour chart you can see we made our low at around the $0.016 mark, and before we made that low we had been trading within this channel over here, and we managed to break out of the channel to the upper side in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures over here, having this as the first wave to the upper side. Then after seeing the high for that wave 1, we saw a bit of a retracement in a wave 2, then this impulsive movement to the upper side is what is forming a wave 3, then I'm expecting a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of a wave 5, and using the Fibonacci's to get to see whether this wave 3 has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upper side to do, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And on the Fibonacci's you can see this wave 3 high, we have made it at around the 2.16 fib level, and that means this is an extended wave 3 to the upper side, and we might have seen the high for that wave 3. And very soon I'm expecting a bit of a retracement over here in the formation of this wave 4, and once we fully maximize the formation of this wave 4, then we can continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And assuming that the high for this wave 3 is in, I can sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 4, using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3. And that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. So there are chances that Fantom might give us a bit of a retracement over here, get us between the $0.22 mark and the $0.021 mark. So there are chances that we might see a bit of a pullback to fully maximize the formation of this wave 4 before we see another impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And here on the 1 hour chart you can also see that we are trading above the 50-day MA, and if I also use the 20-day MA over here to get to see whether we are trading above the 20-day MA, you can see that Fantom is also trading above the 20-day MA, meaning that for the 20-day MA we are trading below the 20-day MA, meaning the 50-day MA it's acting as support, but the 20-day MA it's acting as resistance. And trading below the 20-day MA, that would mean it's acting as resistance, and it might give us that a rejection that we are expecting to fully maximize the formation of these wave 4 down here, and then expect an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 5. So those are the short term and the long term scenarios that I expect to play out over here. And this higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side might be a fractal wave within that higher Elliot wave count 3 that I have shown you on the daily chart. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI we are trading at around the 47 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also any movements to the lower side will still be supported. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean no prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, whether we are going to fully maximize the formation of a wave 4 before we continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to the upper side. And that's the update for Fantom.